Hi everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark with me, Gazbeard. And if you remember from yesterday's video, we're busy transiting towards the Ravine to go and get the flare gun. We're in one of the cabins at Carter Dam, where we paused to create a save point. We chased a deer up through here as we came up to the cabin last night, so it should, last video I should say, not last night. So it should be safe for me just to stand here and very quickly add this zone onto our map. So that's it there, and there's the deer that we chased. We're not going to reach him. The cut-off for the map, he can go past the edge of the map, we can't, as you'll see in a moment when we get the pop-up to say that do we want to leave Mystery Lake. And he will always be out of range of us. And I've had situations where I've shot deer, they've died where he is now, and we've not been able to get them. So, the Ravine. The Ravine, in some ways, is one of my favourite maps. It's got lots of resources on it, if you know where to look. And especially if you come prepared for it with a rifle or a bow, but it has no predators. Now, what time of day have we got? It's not even midday. We are hungry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat a couple of cattails. And then I'm going to drink that can of juice. That'll add a few calories and top up our hydration. And then I'm going to go look over the bridge to the left. If necessary, drop down under the bridge, because there are often resources up here in terms of loot. And I can't remember if we have to go above the bridge. Yes, we do. We get them sticks on the way back down from up here. Hey, Buns. Could do with another couple of stones, because I am crap at throwing rocks at bunnies. No. Okay. See what I mean? Oh, another flare. That bottle of water was very useful finding it right now. Empty corpse. Feather, some more rose hips. Don't think there's any more stones up here, is there now? And the rabbits are seriously spooked. They are staying in this clearing. Wow, there's 3 of them. While they're running around like that, we're not going to get them. So let's just Crouch down, let them calm down. Ah, damn it. Too slow. Too far. Don't want to spend too much time on this because we do have other things to do. Right, that's a rabbit for supper. If we can find the stone, we might get a second one. Where did the stone go? I can't see it. Never mind, at least we got one for supper. It's not huge calories, but it helps. I should have picked up a few more stones earlier. We can come back up here and get more rabbits if we need to, but we're not really going to need to. What we're going to do is the Neanderthal thing in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the tracks down for a little bit, and there's stones. Let's at least get a couple of stones. At least we've got a couple of stones on us. We'll go down and we'll check what's down here, and then we'll come back up the river getting the cattails, and then we'll head across to where I'm going to set up a temporary 1 or 2 night base. So I'm looking to see if there's going to be any more coal beside the tracks. It doesn't look like there is. Which is a shame. Would have been nice to find a few more pieces. That's a stone. And there's a well, not a backpack, there's a metal container here. Nothing in it. Ouch. That's disappointing. What over here? Piece of scrap metal. What's that down there? Another piece of scrap metal. Oh, we can get into here, yeah. So let's have a look. Got a piece of cloth, good for repairs.
I could use this.
Bottle of antiseptic. Ooh, nearly 4 litres in that jerry can. Box of matches, packet of jerky. Anything else? No, looks like that's it. Don't see anything else in there. Right, fine.
This gear is slowing me down.
Yeah. Nothing else on top of the trains. Oh no, further access into the train cars, I should say. Just have a look at the other side of them. Can't get through, it's blocked. Three crows, we've got 3 hours of this weather, so we need to be at our shelter point as soon as we can get there. A stick? No, it's a branch. No cattails down there? No. There's a few here, let's grab them. The can, has it got a story? No, not yet. Just grab grab these cattails. I know it's boring watching, but it's essential survival. And I'm not even taking the cattail heads, you notice. I'm just taking the stalks for food. Another can. No story yet. I'm going to go up to this point on the river here. There is a bunch more cattails there. We'll leave them for now. Take that stick. Take a third stone. Good for bunny hunting. Keep taking the sticks. Take a bit of birch bark with us. Bits of old man's beard, more up there, so let's just grab that. And I've seen people get confused and think that's the cave. It's not. And you notice we've picked up 5 pieces of old man's beard. Here's the 6th one. They normally come in multiples of 3, so sometimes you have to scout around to find the last one, because you need 3 pieces per antiseptic bandage. Now, a couple of good things to pick up on here. Some birch saplings.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
They're good for making arrows. We're going to grab that cedar limb. It's going to take us 45 minutes with a hatchet to break it down. Okay. Just after midday. We've got loads of time. Now there's normally a dead deer in this clearing, and the fact there's not is very disappointing. Right, this is the cave here. You notice the brushwood at the entrance. Stick on the entrance. I'm looking in the dark for useful materials such as that cedar and coal on the floor. I don't think there is any in here. There's not. Okay, this is where we're going to set up home. And what we're going to do is we're just going to set our fireplace out here, because that allows us to then arrange around it the stuff that we want. I do need to make some water, so I'm going to do that.
Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Didn't that work?
exactly. We'll use up these cardboard matches first. Yay.
Turned out pretty well.
Add a piece of cedar. And then first priority is get a couple of litres of water on the go. Well, not litres. A couple of half litres of water on the go. They're going to take about 25 minutes. So
Weak.
we can drop here the rest of that firewood. We can also, without stepping in the fire, drop that piece of coal. Perfect positioning. And alongside here we can drop all those sticks. That's it. And then while they're cooking, what we want to do is get that rabbit harvested. Take the full kilo off it, and its hide and its gut. Take the water, pick up that can, drop that rabbit meat, which is going to need 1 hour each. We need to add, need to add another piece of cedar to there. Gives me 1 hour 11. Make some water in there. And this is all routine for surviving. Now then, we had a ruined torch, there it is. We harvest that to get a stick back off it. And
Surrounded by snow.
we just
Nothing to drink.
very quickly drop that stick there. And we're going to eat a couple of those cattails. And take a drink of water. You can see we're still quite heavily overladen. Now at 37 kilos. On the craftable side, we can craft one set of those. We've got the rabbit skin, gut and hide to drop. So let's just move to the back a little bit here. Just drop that there. Put there. Drop the gut. There we are. And then we step back a bit. We drop all of those. They will be curing while we're doing our various bits here in the ravine. Let's just move them in. That water boiled? Not yet, it's got 7 minutes on it yet. I want to drop that metal, so let's just drop that metal there. It's right next to the rabbit pelt, but that doesn't really matter. We want to craft a set of those. That's going to make the water boil off if we do that. Let's just...
All I can think about is food.
Take that water. Let's cook another ½ litre. There's just enough time on the fire to do it. And what we're doing is we're setting up here not just for our trip into the ravine basin to get the flare gun, but we're also setting up here for any further return that we do coming through here. Let's just craft one of those old man's lichen bandages. take the water, pick up the can, get a piece of wood, put it on there. Eat the rabbit. Put the can down there. Cook those prepared rose hips that we've just made. We'll put the other can on there. And we'll cook another half litre of water. 59 minutes on the fire. Anything else to drop? Not really. We're still severely over. That's that can of that jerry can is one of the reasons that we're severely overweight. We've got nearly 4 kilos there, so we'll drop that there. Plus the stones are weighing us down a bit. 33 kilos. We'll lose 5 of that with the rope. We'll be leaving the sleeping bag here when we go down into the ravine. We've got 3 coffees and 3 stim pens. We'll probably drop that half litre of antiseptic here. And what I'm going to do is I want the label to be clearly seen. Come on. Next to the fireplace. It won't position itself in there. That's a shame. What about here? Gotta go here somewhere. No? Over here behind the coal? Oh, come on. There's got to be somewhere that we can put it. Yeah, we'll have to put it there then. Right, drop that excess rosehip tea there. Again, this is advanced prep for survival because the rosehip tea is a painkiller. We're going to leave 1 in the cave with that antiseptic. I want to leave one of those old man's beard bandages here, even though we don't need to because of the bottle of antiseptic. Those are for return trips in the future rather than this current adventure. So come on, 1 minute till boiled. Right, take that, pick that up. 24 minutes left on that fire. That leaves 5 minutes till melted, 12 minutes to boiled. Pick it up, pick the can up. We now have 2.85 litres of water. We're at 33.53 kilos. There's something else we need to drop. What is it? Well, we won't be taking the books with us down to the ravine, so we will be dropping them. No change to the clothing. Mainly the water here and the extra cattails. Got the rope there, got the 3 stones, a few extra bits and pieces here. Right, what I'm going to do right now then is I'm going to drop those books. That's taken 3 kilos off us. Right, I'm going to put the bedroll down. That can go there. We should be warm enough without a fire in this cave. We're at 29.5 kilos, and it's coming up to sunset. The only thing I really want to do is try and find a bit more food. There should be a deer carcass in this clearing, and there's not. There normally is. Let's just quickly check, see if it's in the next clearing. Maybe not, but there is a couple of fir logs there. Wow, lots of fir logs here. So let's get them. 45 minutes. Because we've no idea what the weather's going to be like when we come back from the ravine. So we're going to need potentially a long running fire to warm us up and get us out of a hypothermia situation. So preparing for it before we go.
Too heavy.
Especially as it's coming up tonight, we don't want to be messing around up and down ropes in the dark. I've done it before, but I've done it before in the dark in a blizzard whilst hypothermic. And believe me, it's not fun. Right, so we've got the cedar wood there. We've got the sticks here. Let's drop the fir wood here.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Right. So we're going to spend the night here. We need to definitely eat. That jerky is the lowest condition that we've got, so let's eat that. And let's, to make sure we get a good sleep, let's put about 600 calories in off these. Take a drink. We're still around about 29 kilos, so there's still something we've got to drop. Probably those stones. Not so much an issue for going down the rope, it's for coming back up it. Well, 5 kilos on the rope, of course, I keep forgetting about that. We haven't deployed the rope yet. So, what time are we at? We're a couple of hours after sunset, so let's very quickly just put an edge back on the axe, do a couple of sharpens. And we'll do one more. Champion. That's the bedroll. What am I doing? What are we doing for time? Right, let's... last time for 2 hours. Then we'll take a drink, eat another couple of cattails, and then bed down for the night.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
There we are. That should do the job. And let's put in for a 9-hour sleep. I'm doing this without a fire in a cave, you notice. Wake up, we got daylight, and we've got all our bits there. So, on that point, let's just leave it there.
Anything right about now.
And let me just get a screenshot. Don't breathe mark. There we are. That'll do it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video there. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, read the video description to find my Twitch, Twitter and Facebook links, as well as my Discord. And I look forward to catching you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.